See the money won't stay for your meal, getting all a piece of pie for your wife. Everybody wanna know how it feels.
Rights of the accused persons. 1. Protection against arbitrary or unlawful arrest. Article 22 of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973, and Section 41, 55, and 151 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 2. Protection against arbitrary or unlawful searches. Sections 93, 94, 97, 100, 4, 2, 8, and 165 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 3. Protection against double jeopardy. Article 22 of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973, and Section 300 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 4. Protection against conviction or enhanced punishment under ex post facto law. Article 21 of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973. 5. Protection against arbitrary or illegal detention in custody. Article 22 of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973, and Sections 56, 57, and 76 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 6. Right to be informed of the grounds immediately after the arrest. Article 71, 1, of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973, and Section 50 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989, as also Sections 55 and 75 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 7. Right of the arrested person not to be subjected to unnecessary restraint. Section 49 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 8. Right to consult a lawyer of his own choice. Article 22, 1, of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973, and Section 303 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 9. Right to be produced before a magistrate within 24 hours of his arrest. Article 22, 1, of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973, and Sections 57 and 76 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 10. Right to be released on bail if arrested. Sections 436, 437, and 439 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989, also Sections 50, 20, and 167 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 11. Right not to be a witness against himself. Article 23 of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973. 12. Right to get copies of the documents and statements of witnesses on which the prosecution relies. Sections 173, 7, 207, 208, and 238 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 13. Right to have the benefit of the presumption of innocence till guilt is proved beyond reasonable doubt. Sections 101 to 104 of Canoni Shahadat Order, 1984. 14. Right to insist that evidence be recorded in his presence except in some special circumstances. Section 273 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989, also Section 317, the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 15. Right to have due notice of the charges. Sections 218, 228, 240, etc. of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 16. Right to test the evidence by cross-examination. Section 138 of Canoni Shahadat Order, 1984. 17. Right to have an opportunity for explaining the circumstances appearing in evidence against him at the trial. Section 313 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 18. Right to have himself medically examined for evidence to disprove the commission of offense by him or for establishing commission of offense against his body by any other person. Section 54 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 19. Right to produce defense witnesses. Section 243 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 20. Right to be tried by an independent and impartial judge. The Scheme of Separate Judiciary as envisaged in the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. Also sections 479, 327, 191, etc. of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 21. Right to submit written arguments at the conclusion of the trial in addition to oral submission. Section 314 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 22. Right to be heard about the sentence upon conviction. Sections 235, 2, and 248, 2, of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 23. Right to fair and speedy investigation and trial. Section 309 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 24. Right to appeal in case of conviction. Sections 351, 374, 379, 380 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989 and Articles 132, 1, 134, 1, and 136, 1, of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973. 25. Right not to be imprisoned upon conviction in certain circumstances. Section 360 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989, and Section 6 of the Probation of Offenders Act. 26. Right to restrain police from intrusion on his privacy. Article 31 of the Constitution of Pakistan, 1973. 27. Right to release of a convicted person on bail pending appeal. Section 380 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989. 28. Right to get a copy of the judgment when sentenced to imprisonment. Section 363 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1989.